All right, welcome back to the channel. I interrupt this installment of extreme baby goat cuteness to give you a different video because I've had some questions in the past about what do you do for water in the wintertime, Mr. Farmer? Well, I'll show you. And I'm gonna roll you some footage about how I handle this in nasty weather. So here it goes. Oh. Whew. So one of the constant issues we have around the farm is monitoring the temperature inside the pump house. As you can see, this is my pump house. I've got the well down here, all the controls here. Yeah, everything's covered in cobwebs, I know, and you can't really see because of the light. The pressure tank, the lines go into the ground. Some of them go into the machine shed, some go into the barn. But all this is above ground, so I have to keep it warm in here. And it's not the greatest building. I did put new walls on the outside a few years ago and new insulation, but this isn't done really all that great. I need to redo it. That's one of my projects. Anyway, I keep a thermometer in here. I actually got two of them. I actually got three of them. That one's an old one that don't work. But anyway, yeah. All right, so I don't know if that's visible or not in this weather with the lights. What's that say? 37, 38. So we're not concerned all that much about freezing right now. And I only had one light on in here. I have two lights, and I've got a little space heater also that I can turn on. Well, I only got two outlets, and I haven't put another one in, and I don't think I want to run a space heater and these heat lamps. So what I usually do, if it drops below freezing, I turn one light on. If it gets colder still, maybe down around 15 or 10, I put the other one on. And if it gets really low, like say double digit minus with wind chills, I turn this puppy on and it gets it real toasty in here, like 70 degrees, 60, whatever. It works really well. I normally only have to turn this on maybe 2-3 times during the winter time, with the exception of when I forget to turn an extra light on and things freeze up in here and I need to thaw it out. So being it's 37, 38 degrees, I need to decide, are two lights going to be enough, or do I need to turn that heater on? The temperature is supposed to drop down in the low teens, maybe 15 at the highest. I heard something that was like 11 or 12. But we have 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds out there and 60 gusts, 65. So that's going to take heat out of this building real quick. So I think I'm going to turn the heater on. So unplug one light, plug in the heater. I've got it on the lowest setting, and it's going to be cooking in here, I think. For the sake of finishing up this video, I'm going to leave this light on, but I will be unplugging it as I'm going out the door. So that's really about it. This is what my setup is. Now this pump house is separate from what I've got in the house. I've got all my controls in the house well for the basement. I have two wells. I have one for the house and one that was here, probably was bored back when the barn was built 80, 90 years ago. I don't know. It's pretty old, and they just built a pump house around it. And I wish it was underground or something, or I could heat it out here. Maybe it would be really nice to like trench a line in from the house well out here, but that's a lot of money and not really worth it. And it's kind of nice having two different wells. It's nice having a backup well. That's good. So that's it. I think we're good. I'll check on it in a couple hours, and that'll be it. So thanks for stopping by and watching a little different kind of video. I hope it was informative. Maybe if you've got a similar setup like this, can show you what you can do. I am going to re-insulate this little building, maybe this year, I don't know, but at some point I'm going to, and I think it'll be much more airtight, and the wind chills won't cause near as much trouble out here. But until then, this is what I got to deal with. It's already 39, maybe 40, so coming up fast. And one other thing I do is most of the year I run off these automatic waterers that have a float in them, and they work pretty good. But of course in the wintertime that doesn't work. Ooh, what the heck's going on over there? Oh, hi, how you doing? Hi, baby. Of course in the wintertime that doesn't work because you got, you know, a hose, and in this building I got a hose going up through the rafters over to a hydrant, and that doesn't work at all. And so I use heated buckets, and I don't even have this one plugged in right now because we're kind of in that transitory period of the year in the spring where some days it's cold and you got to have the heated bucket, and other days it's warm enough to hook these up and run these. And so I kind of go back and forth here for a few weeks in the spring, and then again a few weeks in the maybe late fall. And that's kind of how I handle that situation. Hi, I know. I'm trying to shoot a video here there, sweetheart. Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. So yeah, we're just about at a point where I can switch back to the automatic waterers, and that makes life a hell of a lot easier around here. But you know, you gotta fill those buckets in the wintertime and everything, and kind of sucks. But yeah, there's like 4 or 5 months out of the year that's what I gotta do, and the rest of the time much easier. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and I now send you back to your regularly scheduled program of adorable, cute baby goats.